Hi guys, welcome down to Quest Golf Academy here at Prairie Sports Village. We've come inside because there is a bit of bad weather outside, and I'm here with Rob Potter, mid-handicap tester. And we are going to, did you just dab? And we are going to go into Taylormade M1 review. Then we're going to test Taylormade M2, and then we're going to move on to the BombTech Grenade, the Vertical Groove driver, Wilson drivers, Mizuno drivers. Stay tuned, lots to come. Slightly changed the format from last time, even though we're going to keep with the same rating structure at the end on performance, looks and feel. So it's a total score out of 30. We're going to hit more shots. One of the feedback we got from the comments that more shots need to be had, and you know what? We completely agree. So we're going to hit 10 shots, fly through them on the review, so you don't have to watch every single one of them, and then look through the numbers and see how it all looks. Brand new Taylormade 2017 M1. We've got this in the standard Kuru Kage shaft. I've got it in just over 10.5 degrees of loft. Weight in the middle at the front to back, and then weight slightly in the draw. What do you think about the looks of this driver first off, Rob?
Compared to last year's, which I'm going to do a comparison, I've got no choice. I really don't like it.
Okay.
I actually prefer last year's.
I don't think you're the only person to say that.
Personally, to me, I think it looks really, really cheap.
Okay.
Really, really cheap. Where the rail is, the hanging part and the rail, it just looks tacky. It looks like it's unfinished.
It doesn't look anywhere near as symmetrical as last year's model. With M1, they've tried to, same letter, different everything. That's what they've kind of said, or better everything. The way that they've moved that weight around the toe, it's supposed to move the weight different place of the head. But you're right, I think it's lost a bit of its symmetricalness of the head when you're looking down at it. Flip it over, and we see similar white to black contrast. Yeah. What do you think about that look?
Never been overly keen on that, I'll be honest with you. Just as a personal look for me, I think it still looks like a nun on the end of a stick. Or a zebra crossing.
Okay.
I'm still not overly keen on that. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to get what feedback. I said, what's in a colour? Yeah, all right, granted, good point, But would you go and buy a car you don't like the look of? Probably not.
So just the white to black contrast, you're not a massive fan of? That's fine.
Too much. Okay. There's too much. I prefer a blend rather than just that.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's just me.
And so that was similar to last year and this year, and I'm sure it's going to be the same with the M2 because it looks the same from the top. Right, give it a whack, let's see what it's doing. So we're on GT2, HMT as normal. We're going to hit in the simulator, but it doesn't make any difference. We're still hitting Pro V1s as we would normally do. And like I say, we'll fly through it and then get the numbers towards the end. Nice ball. So shot number 10. Tiny bit leaky on that one, but rare on this club actually. A lot of those are pretty straight then, a couple more to the left and to the right. Okay, so all 10 shots being hit there. And some really good hits, a couple of scrappy ones, but that's just part and parcel of the mid-handicap testing. We're going to do some Rob rating, but we'll also look at the performance first. So we'll do performance, looks and feel to give it an overall score of 30. Some of those swings are really top today. Just caught a couple with a bit of draw, a bit of push. Average carry distance for the Taylormade M1 new version 2017 was average at 226. The best carry distance was 245 yards, which produced a total distance of 272, which is amazing. But we hit probably three really terrible shots. One particularly the second shot, Rob.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that.
No, try not.
That was a bit of a stinker, but that's all the averages. You're more than welcome to freeze that frame and look through it and have a look at which other average areas of that you want to look at. Spin rate, we were getting average 1800, even though some spun up to 3000. Some recorded as low as 1.5, 1000, which is super, super low. Let's have a look at compare the averages of that. And we'll use this comparing of the averages against some of the other drivers we're going to test as well. Ball flight, even though on the top it's looking like it was straight, it was kind of straight and right and left. Yeah. It wasn't splitting the fairway every single time. So 226 carry for a 247 total, 1900 spin, 133 ball speed, 18 launch, And then just look at the club data on that as well. We see strike location just high and above middle, which is good strike location. Club head speed at 95, just to give you some ideas of people who are watching this video who want to try and compare these numbers to Rob. Club head speed at 95, loft was up, efficiency wasn't great. It was somewhere there and thereabouts. Some ugly ones, some great ones. But overall...
It's a typical round of golf for me.
It's a typical round of a mid-handicap golfer. Ratings, Robbo. Let's go on performance after seeing those numbers. What would you give the performance of that golf club?
On performance, in terms of how the average carry and the average rollout, it's pretty much like what I'm hitting at the moment anyway. There's nothing much in it, so I've got to give it 9, 9.5.
Okay.
You know, based on what I'm currently using, I can't rate it overly low. I can't rate it 10. I never rate anything 10 anyway, because even mine's not a 10. So I'd say a 9. 9. Solid 9 on performance. Yeah.
I think just with time, that dispersion would have come in a little bit with more shots and practice with that, but I thought the performance actually on the good ones were excellent. Yeah. The bad ones were just human error more than anything. Okay, so that was 9 for the performance. Looks for this driver.
Looks, I'm not overly keen.
I know, you're not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan, overly keen. It doesn't bite out, like I said, it looks cheap from the bottom end. It looks like something that the council's put on the road from the top end. I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay, so 6 on look. So we're up to 15 at the moment. And then, so 15 out of 20 so far. And then feel.
There's hardly anything.
So you just weren't getting much response?
No, I didn't even know I was hitting it on the face. I genuinely did not know I was hitting it on the face.
Okay.
Bear in mind, I've used a lot of this face today. Or it felt like I did. I know I probably did. Yeah, it's getting a 4. 4 for feel. Yeah, I can't rate it any lower than that. That would be ridiculous. I can't rate it any higher because I'm going to be lying. So,
hey, good on you. So 19 out of 30. And I would say that's very, very fair. I thought the performance was very good, but if you don't like the look of the feel of the club, how are you ever going to use it? It's impossible to ever really get into love with it. Looks are so important on the driver. I love the look of this driver from the top. That's where me and Rob will be very... Love it. But I am in complete agreement with you. Underneath, this year, they've not done the best cosmetic job. No. So underneath the driver. Last year was so beautiful and symmetrical. This year, it's just not floating my boat.
It's a bit like looking at my face. It's not symmetrical. It doesn't look too pretty. And cosmetically, it didn't work.
Oh. All that money you spent as well, Rob. Wasted. So 19 out of 30. I think that's a very fair result for this driver. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hitting seeing more shots. I know we didn't show all of them, but we didn't need to. It's 10 shots there on average. I think it gives us a much better picture of the performance, if I'm dead honest with you. So we take on board the comments, and I think that was a very good movement. I still love the ratings, the performance, the feel, and the looks that Rob's giving for this club. And we're now going to move on to Taylormade M2. We'll stay with the same shaft, but we'll go with M2 head. Guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel and never seen my content before, hit that subscribe button, the big red button down here in the corner. Comment below, let us know what you think about the new review format, and let us know what you think about the Taylormade M1. Because I bet the thoughts on this driver are so mixed.
Probably is. Probably is.
Chalk and cheese, black and white.
Black and white.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.